From the highest mountain peaks to the deepest ocean trenches, life on Earth faces a myriad of challenges. As the human footprint continues to expand across the globe, so too do the pressures we exert upon the natural world and the very fabric of human society. Join me now as we journey to the heart of 10 pressing environmental and social problems that demand our attention, threatening not only the delicate balance of our planet, but also the well-being of generations to come. Our planet is warming, a consequence of greenhouse gases, primarily from human activities, trapping heat in the atmosphere. Like a delicate tapestry, the intricate web of life is woven together by a stable climate. Yet this very stability is now under threat. Rising global temperatures fuel extreme weather events, from scorching heat waves and devastating wildfires to powerful hurricanes and torrential floods. Sea levels are rising as glaciers and ice sheets melt at an alarming rate, encroaching upon coastal communities and threatening to redraw the map of our world. Amidst this turmoil, countless species struggle to adapt, their habitats altered, their survival hanging in the balance. Forests, once vast and teeming with life, are vanishing at an alarming rate. The relentless demand for timber, land for agriculture, and sprawling urban development drives the clearing of forests on a massive scale. Yet, these emerald havens are not merely collections of trees, they are intricate ecosystems, home to a staggering diversity of life. Deforestation robs countless species of their homes, pushing them closer to the brink of extinction. Moreover, it disrupts the delicate balance of our planet's climate. Trees act as carbon sinks, absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. When forests are cleared and burned, this stored carbon is released, further exacerbating the greenhouse effect. From the air we breathe to the water we drink and the soil that sustains us, pollution has infiltrated every corner of our planet. Industrial emissions spew noxious gases into the atmosphere, blanketing our cities in a haze of smog. Plastics, a ubiquitous symbol of modern life, choke our oceans, entangling marine life and breaking down into microplastics that infiltrate the food chain. Chemicals from agriculture and industrial processes seep into our waterways, poisoning aquatic ecosystems and threatening human health. The consequences of pollution are far-reaching, impacting not only the health of our planet, but also the well-being of generations to come. Chapter 4: Parched Earth. The growing crisis of water scarcity. Water, the elixir of life, is becoming increasingly scarce in many parts of the world. Over-extraction of groundwater, coupled with pollution and the impacts of climate change, has led to dwindling water supplies. Rivers and lakes are drying up, leaving communities struggling to meet their basic needs. Conflicts over water resources are on the rise as competition for this precious commodity intensifies. From the arid plains of Africa to the densely populated cities of Asia, the lack of access to clean water poses a significant threat to human health and economic development. Chapter 5: Buried Under Our Waste. The mounting challenge of waste management. Our insatiable appetite for consumption has generated a tidal wave of waste. Every year, mountains of garbage grow higher, overwhelming landfills and polluting our environment. Plastic waste, in particular, poses a significant challenge. Designed to last for centuries, plastic persists in the environment, breaking down into smaller and smaller pieces but never truly disappearing. From the remote islands of the Pacific to the depths of the ocean, plastic waste is now found in every corner of our planet, a stark reminder of our throwaway culture. Chapter 6: A World in Silence, Confronting the Loss of Biodiversity. The tapestry of life on Earth is woven from a rich diversity of species, each playing a vital role in the intricate web of ecosystems. Yet this tapestry is unraveling at an alarming rate. Habitat destruction, climate change, pollution, and invasive species are driving countless species towards extinction. The loss of biodiversity weakens ecosystems, making them more vulnerable to collapse. It also deprives humanity of potential new medicines, food sources, and other benefits that biodiversity provides. Chapter 7: A World Divided, The Persistence of Social Inequality. While we may inhabit the same planet, the human experience is far from equal. Stark disparities in wealth, access to resources, and opportunities divide our world. Millions live in poverty, lacking access to basic necessities such as food, water, healthcare, and education. Social inequality fuels social unrest, hinders economic development, and undermines the very fabric of our societies. Addressing this issue is not only a moral imperative, but also essential for creating a more just and sustainable future for all. Chapter 8: Hunger Pangs, the global challenge of food insecurity. In a world of plenty, it is a cruel irony that millions still go to bed hungry each night. Food insecurity, the lack of consistent access to enough nutritious food for an active, healthy life, plagues communities around the globe. Conflict, economic instability, climate change, and inefficient food systems all contribute to this pressing issue. From the drought-stricken Horn of Africa to the impoverished communities of Southeast Asia, food insecurity undermines human health, hinders development, and perpetuates a cycle of poverty. Chapter 9: Concrete Jungles. The challenges of rapid urbanization. Cities, once bustling hubs of innovation and progress, are now bursting at the seams. Rapid urbanization, driven by population growth and rural-to-urban migration, is putting immense strain on infrastructure, resources, and social services. Overcrowding, inadequate housing, traffic congestion, air pollution, and crime are just some of the challenges facing many urban centers today. As the world's population continues to urbanize, finding sustainable solutions to these challenges is paramount. Chapter 10: A Call for Justice, Addressing Human Rights Violations. The inherent dignity and equal and inalienable rights of all members of the human family are the foundation of freedom, justice, and peace in the world. Yet these fundamental rights are violated every day, from forced labor and human trafficking to discrimination and the suppression of free speech. Human rights violations strip individuals of their agency and undermine the very fabric of just and equitable societies. Addressing these violations is not only a moral imperative, but also essential for creating a more peaceful and prosperous world for all. Outro: A Shared Future, Our Collective Responsibility. As we've journeyed across the globe, witnessing the interconnected nature of these environmental and social problems, one truth has become abundantly clear. These are not isolated challenges, but rather symptoms of a deeper systemic issue. They are interwoven threads in the complex tapestry of life on Earth, each influencing and exacerbating the others. Addressing these problems requires a fundamental shift in our perspective, a recognition that we are all interconnected and that our actions have far-reaching consequences. It demands a comprehensive and collaborative approach, one that transcends national boundaries, political ideologies, and socio-economic differences. We must work together, harnessing the ingenuity, compassion, and collective will of humanity to forge a more sustainable and equitable future for all. The challenges are great, but so too is our capacity for innovation, resilience, and hope. Let us rise to the occasion, not with despair, but with a renewed sense of purpose and a shared commitment to safeguarding the future of our planet and all its inhabitants.